Do you have a plinking pistol? A dedicated 22 for taking out random, makeshift, impromptu targets, such as a 2-liter of mountain pibba sugar or Easter just passed, and those never-to-be-eaten box of caloric-laden multicolored marshmallow chickens are staring at you from the cupboard, and they need to be dispatched as soon as possible. Shooting steel targets is my favorite target, but sugar is a close runner-up. A tool that not only keeps your shooting fundamentals in check, it also brings new people to the world of firearms in a safe, stress-free environment where it's perfectly okay to miss the bullseye. It's okay if you need time to take your shot. It's perfectly okay not to be perfect. Here's one of my favorite plinking handguns, the Ruger SR22 pistol. The SR22 is chambered in .22 long rifle, and it is a straight blowback design pistol. A compact-sized, light handgun weighing just over 1 pound with an aluminum slide and polymer lower. It has a 3-dot sight setup with a reversible rear blade that can expose solid black. Also, the rear sight is fully adjustable for both windage and elevation. It has a double-action, single-action trigger with an exposed hammer. The magazine release and safety are both ambidextrous. The safety is also a decocker, and the slide lock is on the left-hand side. Yes, the safety is backwards, but backwards for who? Most gun people would prefer that when the safety is swiped down, that the handgun is on fire. It's more than a preference. In reality, it's a natural motion when achieving your firing grip to have your thumb on your dominant hand pushed down as your hand is gripping the pistol. This Ruger is the opposite. Push up for fire. 2 10-round single-stack magazines are provided. They each come with 2 different floor plates. One is a flush fit and the other is slightly extended. 2 different grip sleeves provided as well, one larger than the other. A firm tug will remove the sleeve. No tools needed. Field stripping is easy. Clear your weapon. Turn the takedown lever 45 degrees, pull back on the slide, then up, then ride the slide forward. All kinds of grippiness add flexibility to this Ruger. Front and rear caulking serrations on the slide. The grip is rubber with texture molded in. The trigger guard has indexing serrations. And let's not forget to mention the frame has a Picatinny rail for stuffing things. Here is a 40-round string of shots as an example of accuracy and reliability at 25 yards using CCI mini mags for my ammunition choice. The pistol's grip angle and pointability is very natural. The adjustable sights are a great asset, and in combination with the single action trigger, this Ruger is very accurate. The trigger breaks clean, it is predictable, and it's very repeatable. I simply know what to expect out of it, and in my opinion, this has a nice trigger in single action. I'd like to say it's not the lightest trigger out there, and it has a bit of take-up as a lot of factory triggers do, but just train through the process and muscle memory will serve you well. The double action trigger. I'll describe the double action trigger as, let's say, long and stacky. I think it is an advantage to have a double action with a .22 pistol, as occasionally you will get a misfire. There is a real percentage of ignition failures with rimfire ammunition. Granted, if you purchase quality ammo, the percentage is somewhat small, but it is there. So instead of ejecting the misfire, the ability to attempt to have ignition is positive. But for the shooting I do with this pistol, the single action is where the magic is. The training aspect is here with the double action as well, meaning if you have a centerfire, double, single action handgun, the mechanics are here to train for such. If that's your goal, the option is here. The magazine disconnect and backwards safety are two complaints that could be applied in a certain mindset. For myself, it does not bother me as I do not rely on this for self-defense. This is not a triggering statement in nature for those of you that disagree. This is just my opinion about a 22. I plink with this handgun. I shoot steel. I shoot paper. I shoot scary, unpalatable, disgusting, oddly fluorescent sugar chickens. I have had no problems whatsoever with this Ruger. No reason to call customer service, nothing is broken or worn out. No issues with the magazines or the slide lock, it always locks back after the last round fired. Thousands of rounds have been sent through this handgun. I generally use CCI mini mags, although I have used a handful of other manufacturers from time to time with no ammo sensitivity to report. It has shot everything I ran through it, but my results are limited to mostly CCI mini mags. I also don't clean this very much. Not something to brag about, but it gives a source of information. It keeps on ticking, but with enough grime and glued up junk from rain and snow, I'll get failures to extract. Of course, I'm forced to clean it at this point, and then I'm back at it, waiting for the pistol to tell me when it's time for a bath. Shooting this Ruger is followed by a priceless, permanent smile. The kind of smile that is only managed by your inner child that doesn't hold on to the stress of work, bills, and politics. Your inner child doesn't care to know current events or discuss tomorrow's agenda. As you explain to the child that the word plink is an onomatopoeia and it's starting to rain and your feet hurt, the child's head tilts to the side and asks, "Do we have any more ammo?" "Why, yes we do," as I answer myself and nobody around to hear. There is no reason whatsoever to go home with any 22 ammo left in the range bag.